Hey everyone, Clam here. Thank you for joining me today for my first ever Ableton session breakdown. We're just going to go through and kind of talk about the composition of the song Close Enough I released last month. If you make it to the end of the video, thank you. And if you're just here for the stems, they're in my description. There should be a link there. There's also a link to the song itself if you just want to listen to the song. I hope you find this interesting and fun, because that's why I'm doing it. Whatever, who cares? Let's get into the session here. This is the final mix session. I have all of my different instrument groups here. I have drums, bass, guitar group, guitar solo at the end of the song in a separate track because I needed that to be bounced separately for the live performance. All the synths in a group, sweeps, all vocals, and then these down here are prints I needed for the live performance that just didn't bounce the right way through Ableton. So let's just start chronologically with the song, and we'll just kind of go through the parts that I think are interesting for each section. The very beginning of the song, you have this guitar loop, which is actually taken from the outro. So if we go to the outro of the song, same guitar. And that is my friend Devin Runco playing guitar on that. Next is, I wanted to talk about this fun little thing, and this is going to be funny because I feel like learning this part of the song ruins it. It's kind of cringy, but I think it's hilarious. So right at this intro, you'll hear this sound effect. So that sound is actually a witch sound effect that I just threw a bunch of distortion and auto-tune on to make it fit. This is what the original audio file sounds like, and it's going to totally ruin it for you. It's so funny. This is what we changed it to. I just think that that's funny. I don't know why, but I get a kick out of that. It sounds so dumb. Okay, so the first pre-chorus or bridge where we have the... With my heart, it's okay. This started off being just a riff in the bass. And then I added the synth chops on it to make it, a little bit harsher. And then I also wanted to do like a kind of Daft Punk 70s phasey guitar on top. That's all three together. Lining up all three of those parts, the bass, the synth, and the guitar, to make it sound really heavy and really choppy. The first time the chorus hits, and you hear that lead synth come in, and that's actually how the song started. The song started with the chorus, had it in my head, and I was like, I'm just going to put it out in a MIDI loop and then write a song around that. So this is the original session. The song all started with this loop here. I had that riff in my head, was playing it on guitar a little bit, and so the song just kind of developed around that. Also, for the chorus, I wanted to make sure that the vocals lined up perfect with that synth, which was eventually going to be replaced with the lead vocal. I actually wrote the vocal harmonies out, and you can see that here. Let's solo these out. That's actually the vocals that you're hearing in the final version. Let's listen to that. So we're back to the final mix session. We're going to zoom in on the chorus. All three of those instruments lined up perfectly. You have the vocals, rhythm guitar, and the bass. You'll see that for the chorus we have triple track leads for the vocals and double track for the, triple track also for the harmonies. Another thing that I like about the song is the vocal glitch editing for the second verse here. I chopped up different samples of crowd noises, so sighing and canned applause and disgust sounds like, oh. Glitch edited the audio files, put a pan on it where I automated the speed at which the file was panning between the left and the right. Solo that. See the laughing and a sigh of relief. And then the panning starts to pick up. A shocking sound. I also am like super stoked on the triangle. I don't know why, but the freaking triangle on this kills me. Finally meet you, no more casualties. And then we gotta bring the go-go in there. There's the witch. The witch is back. I also have this sound. That's actually me scraping a stick on a garbage can in the park down the street, and then I just threw effects on it to make it sound like that. It's kind of covered up. Kind of sounds like whipping almost, right? In the bridge, what I enjoy are the vocal harmonies here. Again, this is all triple tracked, except for the lead. Here's the lead part up here. Play with my heart. And then listen to this. These are the sassy note sections. Play with my heart. It's okay. It's too hard. We'll add it in. Play with my heart. It's okay. It's too hard. Here's the next one. To say what we feel. It's okay. It's not real. That's so chunky. And then we get into the last chorus here. So that loop right there is the original MIDI that I wrote down after it was stuck in my head so that I wouldn't forget it. And it's the only time it comes up in the song. Kind of interesting that it's just those 4 bars that bring in the original idea. And then we just go into the second chorus here. The main difference here is that I do some vocal sampling through the SPDSX. You've got this glitch vocal track down here. Basically, you sample into the drum pad and then you play the drum pad back, and I'm just recording the output of that drum pad. And then it just goes back into the real chorus with the lead vocal. Let's talk about the lead guitar in the chorus, played by my buddy Devin Runco. So you can hear the filter opening and closing, giving the guitar pumping sound. You can also hear the glitch editing from when I chopped up the guitar to make it a little bit more rhythmic. A lot of it is mostly the same to what Devin played originally, which was a kind of a call and response and harmony to the lead synth, which if you play them together, you'll hear. We have the same envelope filter on the outro rhythm guitars here. So you'll hear the envelope opening and closing, and then you have his beautiful delayed rhythm guitar for the outro. So good. And then, of course, Devin's guitar solo, which is just insane. What you're hearing with this is more guitar rig effects. We put an octavizer on it, and then I put an octoverb on it, and then assigned the dry wetness to a knob on the APC 40, and I was basically recording automation on that dry wetness knob, and it ended up giving it like a wah sound. This part kills me. Thank you all for watching this, especially if you made it all the way to the end. You're a trooper. This is my first video, so it's a little rough, but I appreciate any feedback. If you guys are interested in hearing anything specific, I'm happy to go into more of like the sound creation and the mixing stuff if that's what you guys want. I just tried to pick out the things that were most interesting to me for each section of the song to get people excited about the stems that I have available for download via link in the bio of this video. Click it, download it, play it, mix it yourself, make it better than I ever could, remix it, do all the fun stuff. I also have a link to the actual song in the bio of this video as well. Well, I guess that's it. Okay, that's all. Have a great day. See you later.